Hey everybody, welcome to episode 36 of our F1 2018 career. I'm just getting myself sorted here. Pleasure to have you with me. It's a Saturday before Christmas, and all through the house, nobody was here, but still probably a mouse, and me, obviously. But I'm lonely, so I thought I'd come onto the internet because that's what people do, and play games, and hopefully get trash talked a lot. So here we go, career mode. We are at Mexico, which means that there are 3 races left in the season: Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. We lead the championship by 44 points. So, theoretically, if we outscore Lewis Hamilton by 6 points, and as long as Sebastian Vettel doesn't win a race and we DNF, we will be world champions at the end of this race. If we can get Hamilton by 6 points. I don't know how likely that is. Mexico. We'll see. Only one way to find out. But I hope you're all having a peachy Saturday. Or a Friday night, depending on where you are around the world. Yeah. Hopefully we have a good race. I imagine that most people are now finished up their work and school for the year. So, Omedeto, congratulations on reaching the end of 2018. Only a week to go. You made it. Who would have thought? All right. That's right. We already had a quick look at our R&D performance. So we are still the 3rd best car. Powertrain, 4th. Aero, 2nd. Chassis, 3rd. We're in pretty good shape. We have a major chassis upgrade in progress. We've got 5,200 points, but we'll set the benchmark at 5,000, right? To make sure that we can do, if there's a change of regulation. So, with only 3 races left in the season, our situation with the lifespan of our equipment is fantastic. That is not going to be a problem for us. So, yeah. Let's do it. Let's roll. Mexico. Not a track where I've got a terrific track record, if we're honest. Don't have a big history of being particularly effective at this track.
Hello and welcome from Mexico City, where the teams are getting ready for today's practice session here at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. A lot of focus is naturally on the drivers, but it's really important for the mechanics to get everything right as well, as one little mistake could cost the team and one of their drivers the race result.
These guys are so meticulous and they train and perfect everything that they do. Without question, they feel the pressure in the same way as the drivers, and they share the responsibility to ensure that the car makes it to the end of the race.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Alright, pretty happy with that. Dry. It's gonna be dry. I'm so out of practice. It's been a while since I drove. I just haven't been streaming as much as I'd like to. I did fire up a new Minecraft server. I've been thinking about streaming a little bit, but we'll see about that. Hopefully we get some people watching later on. I can bounce the idea off them. There's nobody watching at the moment, so live. That makes me feel unwanted. But I'll live. Must silence phone. Only just caught that gate at the right-hander. We went in there a little bit out of control. Oh, we got that done. That's good. Why did my phone beep me? Okay, time management. Let's go. It's too early on the brake set. I thought the 150 marker was the 100 marker. Messing with the brake bias in the lead up to the corner. It happens. Wow. Well, that was disappointing. Poor driving. Really don't like this last sector. I'm not good at it, and the car just feels really clumsy through there.
Well done. We got some excellent.
But we got purple in the end. It's all good. I don't have high expectations for this race. Let's put it that way. Let's go to FP2.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Raikkonen.
Wah! FB2. Let's roll. Let's kick it. There's another euphemism we can use for let's do it. Fuel management. This will be fun. The fog's rolled in. Those champion lines right there. Cool beans, job done. There's management. Sorry, I was just looking at the FPS on the stream. I've also now got a Minecraft server running on here, so I'm mindful about how much load my computer's on, but looks like it's handling it okay. The best line here is to not get too much on that curve because it unsettles the car. Jesus, unsettled the car on the second curve as well, and didn't it? Oh, and it's messed me up. Well, this is going terrific at the moment. Aggressive use of the curves. Well, that's done. Now we'll head off to FP3 to do our
Quick look at the classification at the end of the
race
session.
and qualifying sim. Top 10, even though both of those laps were one was fuel conservative and the other was the was lowers all the way around, and we were still picking the top 10. That's interesting. Very interesting. Bow. Okay. Didn't really get that right. Oh, Wu-Tang for kids, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. We'll be cutting up some corners, don't you worry about that. This is Mexico, after all. It's right up there with Russia as the corner cutting capital of the world. Know it. You know it. How you going anyway, man? It's been pretty quiet in the chat thus far. Guess everybody's already left for their Christmas holidays. Oh, look at that. We finished it already. We done it in 2 laps. Yeah, it's busy, busy time. It certainly is. Certainly is. Oh, we done it inside 2 laps. I don't think I've ever done that before. Or was it? Oh, no, it was 3 laps, wasn't it? It just went by so fast. I was just enjoying it far too much, obviously. Qualifying place. See what we can do. Yeah, it's definitely a busy time of the year. I haven't had my last work day yet, unfortunately. I've got a few more to go. But that's fine. Fine with it. I got trip back to my hometown next week for Christmas. Spend Christmas with the family, and then got my sister coming to stay with me for a week in the new year, and then I'll take her home, and then I'll fly to Japan on the 11th of January, and I'll stay there for 3 weeks. It's going to be terrific. Looking very forward to it.
Test complete.
Ah, we got it all in one go. Look at that. Estimated qualifying position first. That's what we want to see. Alright, that's it. Let's go to qualifying.
As all the cars are now
yeah, man, it's going to be fantastic. I really can't wait.
Vettel, Wood, and
I really can't wait. This time, in 3 weeks' time, I'll be hanging out in Osaka. So, I've been there a number of times before, so it's not like it's going to be anything new for me, but I really enjoy being in Japan, so I'm very much looking forward to it.
Track during practice. Does the car have enough reliability to sustain that? It's looking like the championship is
Oh, don't say that.
Do you think there's still time for this to change? Appreciate your time.
Yeah, yes, it should be great. I'm really looking forward to a trip to Japan, which I always do every time I go. But yeah, just 2.5 weeks to wait, or 3 weeks to wait at this point. It won't be that far, and I'll be packing up the fly out. I haven't decided whether I'll do any streaming while I'm over there yet. It's there hasn't been a lot of uptake, a lot of interest, so I'm not sure. We'll see. I've certainly got a hell of a mobile plan. I'll have plenty of data to use to do it. I certainly won't be game streaming, because I'm not going to have my PC there, obviously. But I don't know, I was thinking about doing some IRL things, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Not fully decided on it yet. I can be swayed, though. Comments, those kinds of things, let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Okay. I'm pretty happy with the, I think, with the parts we have in the car. Actually, we can probably run another ice. Yeah, that's fine. 33, 12, 38, 14. All that stuff's fine. We'll just put another ice in the car. That one's at 58%. It's gonna be a little bit down on power, I guess. Very good. Let's go. Yeah, I'm glad you're a fan. I don't really know what I do. Streaming couldn't hurt anything. Yeah, I agree. Just to do some, I don't know, some IRL stuff whilst I wander around. I'm going to be in some pretty cool areas. Literally, it's going to be very cold. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be cool.
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have.
Kimi Raikkonen, and then they got the Sebastian Vettel thing. Yeah, that's well done, game. Nailed it. You had one job. Alright. If you're having fun, it would be fun to watch. I'll be certainly having fun. Love it over there. Yeah, cool. I'll that's good feedback. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll definitely take it on board. See what I can come up with. I could probably certainly do some fake Grand Order streaming as well. Obviously, the Solomon on the North American server, the Solomon Singularity opened up yesterday, which is a cool news. Looking forward to playing through that. Already started it. Oh, I've missed that apex. Oh, and that wasn't good. That was okay. I mean, all we're trying to do here is get through Q1, so... But it is good to have some good laps under your belt. So you feel like you're in good form. Now that last sector was not good at all. We belted that curve. So yeah. A Toro Rosso on ice skates. That's how it feels. It was, yeah. The grip wasn't really there that lap. But I think that'll be enough for us to go through. Charles Leclerc goes fastest. Yeah, our last sector really let us down, as you can see. A good half second off. 6/10 off where we should be. That's okay. As I said, we're just trying to get through at this point. That should be enough for us to get through. We'll go better in Q2. Hamilton's struggling. Oh, he's only on the Ultra Soft. Don't want to read too much into that. I found out recently that I really like how the 2018 Sauber drives. Cool, it's not a bad looking car either. I've often pondered if I, yeah. See, the Toro Rosso is not a particularly comfortable car to drive. I found that the, I'd done some laps. One night when we were doing one of the streams, and somebody said, "Oh, I want you to." I think they said drive Baku in the Force India, if I remember correctly. And so I did, and I actually found that I actually really quite liked the way the Toro Rosso the Force India handled. The Toro Rosso is not a good car when you compare it to the others. I found that out. So yeah, but the Force India handled really, really nice. The traction was supreme compared to this thing. I was like, man, if I drove that, I probably would have had a much more fun thing. Even now, the Toro Rosso doesn't feel that great. I feel if I had started in a different car that felt better, I probably would have had a much more fun time. Can't complain. I mean, I'm on the verge of winning the championship in my second season, but I think the Toro Rosso is a long way away from being actually a really nice feeling car to drive. So yeah, I can believe that for sure. The Toro Rosso is not comfortable. I haven't driven the Sauber yet, but I can believe it. Particularly after that time I drove the Force India, I was like, oh man, that's actually a really nice feeling car. I missed the apex at second corner again. Got the power down that time. Car's a bit loose. Car is very loose. Oh, we got on the power nice and early there. That was good. 14-1. So we found 3/10 on our Q1 lap. You should give the Sauber a shot. Very smooth. Yeah, I should give it a go. Maybe I should move to Sauber from Toro Rosso. Although I would prefer to go up the grid. 14-1, 5/10, half a second off. Currently in by 8/10. Let's fast forward to a little bit later. Still in by half a second as we speak. With 5 minutes to go. We're in by 4/10. I'd rather keep 2 runs for Q2. It was safe. That was a risky gamble, but it's all good. I mean, considering we're trying to win the championship this race, Hamilton's not having a great time of it. He was only just there as well. But now we have 2 runs in Q3, and we haven't done a good lap yet. So I'm confident that we can put this thing on the front 2 rows. As long as I can actually do the lap, we'll be okay. That's gonna be the thing, because I've got to do the lap, which is how it should be. It should come down to me having to do a good job. I've got 2 sets of tires. We can have 2 cracks at this. Hopefully our first lap is really, really good. It's foggy though. I mean, it's not raining, but this game can be pretty disconcerting with the weather. Lost the back end. So that lap felt better, but it was a tenth slower than our Q2 time. Go figure. Actually, whilst we're waiting for that, quickly go and put on our other set of tyres. So we're RTG. Oh, did it start to rain?
Track is wet right now.
Oh, it did
Feel
too.
your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Oh, I had a look at the weather conditions earlier. Ah. So we're on the second row. I mean, that's alright. So maybe there was a reason for... When I looked at the weather conditions earlier, I don't recall seeing anything about raining late in the session. But there you go. That might explain why it felt like there was less grip. I thought I drove a better lap, but didn't get the lap time out of it. That's alright, that's not going to tell us anything. The race is going to be dry. Cool. Second row.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three.
Our championship
Vettel,
rival
Hamilton.
right next to us. And the guy who, if he wins, it doesn't really matter. The only way Vettel stays in his championship is if he wins and I don't finish the race. Now, we know that's not going to happen because I don't like not finishing races. So that flashback button comes in real handy. We'll try not to, though. We've been really good the back half of this season. We've been starting at the front, no flashbacks. Just having good, clean races, which is what I like to do. Absolutely ponying our championship, our rivals, both teammate and Bedeth. How many points is that now? Alright, so we're going to have 900 points to spend.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Oh, we're dry. That's good. Let's go. Let's have a go.
Formula One may have been absent from Mexico for 23 years, but after 2015's triumphant return, it was as if we'd never been away. In Mexico, a Grand Prix is more than just a race. It's a celebration of speed and of bravery. There's nothing quite like the atmosphere in the stadium today. They'll be drowning out the cars with their noise as they make their way through on lap 1. At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners make up a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, and you can expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking too into the hard braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk briefly about Charles Leclerc. They've had to change their gearbox. It's never a good start to a Grand Prix when, right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Fingers crossed that's one failure they won't have to worry about today, at least. There's not much of a silver lining to starting down the field with a penalty, but I think they'll be able to make some of that back up over the course of the race.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Wood, Perez, Pierre Gasly and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Ocon, Hülkenberg and Valtteri Bottas, Sainz, Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Marcus Ericsson and Alonso, Sirotkin, Stroll, Kevin Magnussen and Roman Grosjean. Ricciardo and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Oh, how much fuel we got in the car? 36 laps. Let's go a little bit more.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Excuse me.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Here we go. Oh, we got so much wheel spin in like 4th gear.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Well, it was pretty rubbish, wasn't it? Got absolutely poleaxed by that Force India down at turn 1. car is not good with that broken front wing. Far out. I'm not happy.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
I'm really, really, really not happy.
Some information on Leclerc. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Come on, Pierre. I'm your teammate and I'm fighting for the championship. Get out of the way. You muppet. Ah, this race is not going well, is it? You know, this race would go better if friggin' AI would stop hitting me. That'd be good. I mean, from the very first corner onwards, this race has just been an example of how absolutely disgustingly dirty
Fuel target +1.
the AI drives in this game. I mean, the whole reason my car is handling so badly at the moment is because I got absolutely dive bombed by a Force India at turn 1 that spun me around. Ah, fuck that. Sorry. I'm getting angry. I don't like getting angry. For whatever reason. I just gotta calm down. I mean, my car's handling poorly.
Okay, take.
Oh, shut your face! I mean, if it's not of any relevance, just shut up. God damn it. too much damage on the front of the car. I think I might just get her to replace this wing at the stop. I can't drive with this amount of understeer. I mean, look at it. The car just doesn't stick. It's costing me so much time. It's insane.
The pit window, you'll be on the ultra softs.
Get out of the way, Pierre. Get out of the...
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What is he doing? I mean, haven't you already wrecked my race enough, you ingrateful little prick? I haven't even got room to stop the car when he does that. I mean, he pulls to the middle of the track to take the defensive line, and then slams on his brakes early so I can't stop the car. Just get out of the friggin' way. Have that.
The track is clear. Green flag.
I mean, what an idiot. The AI in this game is so stupid sometimes. Particularly between teammates. It's like he wouldn't even be racing me. I'm fighting for the championship. But I mean, this is after getting dive bombed at turn 1 by a by a Force India and getting spun around, busting my front wing, and then getting spun around again by Pierre, who's racing me like he's the one I'm fighting for the championship, when the guy's got like 300,000 points less than me. All I know for sure, guys, is I don't think we're going to be winning the championship of this race.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
There's our race leader. So what we'll be doing is going back to the garage after this race, just fairly clocking Pierre Gasly in the face. Because all he's done today is cost his team the chance of winning the Drivers' Championship today. They need... I can't wait to have this front wing replaced.
Pit now. Pit now.
I never practice the pit lane entry. So I'm going to lose a little bit of time here because these guys are going to replace the wing.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
So we've lost 1,000 to 1,000. Yeah, we lost about 5 seconds.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Oh, front end grip. Love it. And got caught out by it there because I turned in so early. Because I got conditioned to expect the understeer. Alright, let's see what we can do from this point.
Is in the pits.
That was a mistake. Yep, go on AI, just drive like there's no one else there. That was good driving.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Oh, come on. Why was he so slow? What a joke. I'm not taking another broken wing because of AI stupidity. Yeah? That's an acceleration zone. What was he doing? And all of a sudden I've got no rear end grip. For whatever reason, the game just decides for itself. Now, Ocon and I have got unresolved business from this race. He's the car that took me out at turn 1.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
that Hamilton? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. That's huge. That's it. That's the championship. Oh, I didn't want to win it like that. And as long as we finish the race at this point. Sorry, we have to get at least 6 points, so it's not in the bag yet.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. Box.
There goes Sebastian.
Exit now.
So falling back behind Ocon.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So Kimmy's managed to go back ahead of us. Well, maybe not for very long. Oh, he's on the super soft as well. Now, I know Sebastian's on the super soft. I am getting very badly held up. At least he gave me some DRS as a boost. After all that, we're back on the podium. Yeah, mate, I am. Good to see you, by the way. It's been a while. Apart from texting back and forth the other day. About this time last year. But yes, I am leading the championship. In fact, I believe I'm about to win the championship at the end of this race. So if you hang around, you might very well see it. Had some photos from last year come up on Facebook. I miss those times. Me too, man. That was a great trip last year. It was really, really good. I'm glad you remember it fondly. I was really worried before we went over that you wouldn't like Japan, or you wouldn't like the way I usually go about being on a holiday, which is, you know, trying to relax as much as possible. The whole idea of what a holiday is. That you wouldn't be happy just, you know, walking around like what I do. You're a back marker, Charles. Get out of the way. I'm glad you have fond memories of that holiday. Makes me happy. Ureshi ne. Ii kimochi. Oh, my chair's leaning back. I don't like that when I'm driving. Better. I really need to replace this chair anyway. Everyone's asked me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? Just said, yeah, a new chair, please. New office chair. This one's got worn down from me in my heavier times. And it just wasn't a very good chair to start with. And the fake leather's peeling off it. Just shame you don't have the money to go back. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you keep an eye on... Hang on, give me a... So, generally what happens is that, you know, once a year or so... Oh, sorry, usually a couple times a year, once every 6 months or so. Like Junkstar, Jetstar will have a sale where you'll get return flights for like $500. So, next time they have one of those, you should think about it. Because generally, you know, they're quite a long way in the future. Like, I've already got flights to go back in May. Like, I bought those when I was 8 months. I had the flights for May bought before I had the flights for January bought, you know. I bought them ages ago. And I think you can even do Afterpay and stuff like that on Jetstar. I don't know, I've never used it, but I think you can. Else there is alternate ways we can have that funded for you, Liz. And then, like, in terms of ACOM, like, I don't mind somebody being with me. It halves my accommodation costs, particularly staying in the Rockans. So, yeah. Just takes a little bit more planning, my friend. We done it the expensive way last year. We bought the flights quite late. If you buy the flights early and, you know, choose when you want to go around that, then there's some stuff you can do to severely cut down your cost. No, I don't blame you. I don't want to do it either. Well, I never have done it. And I wouldn't want to do. I think they've also got like one where you can pay it in installments. But yeah, again, I don't know. But maybe if you had a generous benefactor who could pay for the flights for you up front and then you paid that generous benefactor back, that might work okay. If only you knew somebody who had capability. Because I'm certainly keen to go back whenever. I'm still doing some gentle research about moving over there, so... no traction. I mean, I'm happy enough to finish second after the start of the race we had, but it would have been nice to get up there and challenge Sebastian. We're just too far off at this point, I reckon. Unless he has a really monstrously bad time with traffic. But I don't think we're going to have that great of a time with the traffic. Get out of the way, Sergey. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? What a muppet. I would have preferred to have done this by winning the race, but it is what it is.
We've been awarded a time penalty.
Bugger.
Go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Alright, last lap. So like I said, I would have been much happier to have done this by winning the race. But it's been a hell of a season. The run we've been on since Monaco really has just been phenomenal. Just podium after podium after win after podium. It's been great, you know. And I mean, obviously we're going to have to turn the difficulty up at this point. But the Toro Rosso is the second best car, so it's not like our performances have been that far out of the box.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. They're retiring from the race.
But we, you know, considering where we were at the start of the year. Oh, wow. Yeah, considering where we were at the start of the year. You know.
Less than a lap of fuel
With
now.
the second worst car on the grid. We end it with the second best. And not only that.
Fantastic drive. And it means your driver's world champion. What a result. Enjoy it.
There it is.
And so the celebrations begin.
There he is.
They are
For the
indeed.
first time in his
They may
career.
look simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. That's a fantastic.
Yeah, you can have the
performance
race
from
win,
Ferrari.
Maurizio. Enjoy it.
Hardly looked in doubt. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
Yes, I did make the helmet loose. I got someone else's as a base, and then I customized it.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. We also crown a new champion today, as their lead
There it
at the
is.
top is now an insurmountable one. What a
62
great
points
year
with
it's
only
been
50
for
points left
Formula
on
One.
offer.
And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
And here's how
Thanks,
things are
Lewis.
shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. It was great having you with us for this weekend.
Well, we've locked in
I hope
third
you
in the
enjoyed it
Constructors
as
as
much
well,
we did.
so that's
Until
good.
next time, though, goodbye.
It's a good effort from Toro Rosso, considering that Pierre Gasly, whilst I've won the championship on 312 points, Gasly has scored 22 points. 22 points. Well done, Pierre. Thanks, mate, for absolutely wrecking my race early on. You're a real team player, considering that's the state of the championship. You fucking muppet. Am I going to get interviewed? Surely I am. I won the championship, for goodness sake. What an effort.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
Good.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. Do you think that your close rivalry has helped you out this season?
No, he's a muppet. He can go to hell.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? That was an epic battle today. How do you think this will play out?
Tell him how you really feel.
Great. Well, that's everything.
She didn't even ask me a question about winning the championship. Like, the team's just like, yeah, I'm just here checking the tyres, mate. That's good. I know we're Toro Rosso and we used to be Minardi, and the thought of us winning a Drivers' World Championship is just unbelievable. But, yeah, I got to check these pressures. So, yeah, good job. It's fine. Oh, you had a great drive today. Your battle with Sergio Perez was intense. Anything else you want to ask me about? Maybe there's a number 1 on the car next? No? Okay. No worries. One vote for the rivalries. That doesn't matter. It's okay. It's not important. The important thing is that we talk about my rivalry with Sergio Perez. How are we going rep-wise? We're doing alright. Did that actually go backwards then? Wow. You've won the Drivers' World Championship. Yes, I have.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
We were
Nothing else
sweating those
happened.
last few laps on the pit wall.
Yeah, mate.
You brought it home.
Yeah, no worries, mate. There's nothing else you want to say to me, is there? No? Okay. Just checking. Not much go to be good drive. Congrats on the podium. Just make sure you don't let it go to your head. We want to continue this kind of momentum. Yep, nothing else? No? There's nothing else you'd like to congratulate me on? Nothing at all? My value should be off the chart there. Off the chart. And just a reminder with the with Nightbot's post there. Just check out the links. Yes, look at that, the trophies. So as I said, the run we've had since Monaco has just been incredible. Well, you are wearing Mexico, so it would be important to talk about him in his home race. Blues, don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Supporting Codemasters. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We've been off the podium once since Monaco. Like, second, first, third, first, second. Unfortunate fourth in Germany. And then Hungary third. And considering in Germany, I think we started last on the grid, which we also did at France. Hungary third, Spa win, Monza second, win Singapore, win Russia, second Suzuka. That's the disappointment of the season. I didn't win Suzuka. First at Texas and second at Mexico. You know, that's just that run, just unbelievable. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. Look at that trophy cabinet. But we can't get the constructors because Pierre Gasly is as useless as an Astro and a motorbike. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That took us all of 1 hour and 42 minutes. So yeah, lucky Seb had so many retirements. I don't care. I didn't make their car. Seb probably crashed it himself. Now I want to know if there's a way for me to put the number 1 on my car. That'd be cool.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
So there's been nothing said at all about the change in regulations for next year. Does that mean it's actually not changing? Which means I've got 6,800 points to spend. I didn't buy any upgrades at the end of last race. Oh well, doesn't matter. We can hoard them for next season, really. But performance-wise, what did that do for us? Messages. So it was a brake pad material upgrade. We've gone back down to third best car, so Mercedes has gone back ahead of us. Powertrain. Oh, geez, we took a big hit, didn't we? Oh, so Mercedes were ahead of us. It's Cody, so no chance of that. So Sauber's taken a big step forward this weekend, as has Renault. Red Bull have not. Force India kind of. McLaren plateaued. Williams have taken a big step forward this weekend, and Haas. I mean, look at our graph from the start of the year. Second worst car at the start of the year, through now being the third best car. As we've just sky through the midfield. That period between, you know, basically from Spain all the way to Singapore, where we went from having a pretty average car to being really competitive. It's really cool. Really, really, really cool. But we're going to end the stream because I was only planning on doing one race, so that's what we're going to do. Maybe I'll stream some Minecraft. As I've said, I've set up a new server and invited some friends to come along. It's an Infinity Evolved server with a whole bunch of mods on it. So really, really keen to fire that up. Just getting the base established at the moment. So maybe I'll stream that. But that'll do. And I've also started playing Ashes Cricket again after my career corrupted. I wasn't going to play the game again, but then cricket season started, and I'm like, I'm going to play some cricket. So that'll do. But not right now. I want to thank everybody who tuned in to watch. I want to thank everybody who watches later on the YouTubes and on the Twitches. Be sure to throw some comments at me and some comments and likes or dislikes, I guess, if you want to do that. Some subs and some follows. Let me know what you think about my idea about doing some streaming whilst I'm in Japan. Some good ideas about what you'd like to see while I'm in Japan. Really down for that too. But you know, we'll try and do some more streaming. It's gonna be pretty quiet for me now, apart from the quick trip back home for Christmas and stuff. Put a massive wall in front of my house again. No, I won't, Luce. Won't do that. Promise I won't. You should join. You should definitely join up. Be good to have more people on the server. I'd like to have a server that has a lot of people in it. I prefer that. But that'll do for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I've been Mobimoto, as always. I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye for now.